From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Developing this morning, San Francisco police confirm an arrest has been made in that mass shooting in the city's Mission District. What we're learning about the suspect, Amanda.
And Jocelyn, investigators looking for answers this morning after a massive fire. You can see all that smoke and flames right here that happened in San Jose.
Actually, I was terrified. I was in my house. My whole house shook.
Scary. Hear from customers and neighbors about the explosions in the South Bay.
Also this morning, Amanda, it's looking like the A's owners hit a home run with their new ballpark in Vegas, but Oakland's mayor is saying, hold up, not so fast. We're sorting through the saga for you this morning. Darren.
In the forecast, it's going to get a little warmer over the next couple of days. You may not notice, but you will notice a change for the second half of the weekend. We'll talk about a subtle cool down, maybe a bit of a breeze as well. That's coming up in the forecast.
And your ride into San Francisco just got a little bit busier. We are tracking a crash just as you come off the upper deck of the Bay Bridge. Look at all that backup. I'll have your travel times coming right up.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on your Thursday morning at 6 a.m. We are looking at our live camera for our Mark Hopkins camera, and we're looking at the bay and the San Francisco skyline just a bit right there, and also just a lot of gray in the sky. A lot of what we see every morning. Please fix it for us, Darren. What can you do?
If you just go a little higher and get above it, you can see how gorgeous the sunrise is.
That's why we have Darren.
Let's go to the camera that sits on Mount Diablo, and this one is showing us the view over inland Contra Costa County. There's a couple of things here besides the fact it's pretty. Sunrise happened at 5:47. There is not as much of that marine layer today as there was yesterday. You'd never know it. You're sitting in the city and you're looking up and it just looks the same kind of gray. But there's less of it. It's going to melt back sooner today. And you'll get more sunshine pretty much Bay Area wide and be about a degree or two warmer today. There's no difference in the temperature right now from yesterday, and we're all in pretty much the mid to upper 50s. Concord, you're out here under this blanket for inland Contra Costa County. Your numbers today go back to the upper 70s. That's pretty much exactly where you were yesterday. It might be a degree warmer. Tomorrow might be a degree warmer than this. Meanwhile, if we go into the Bay, we're still under the wet gray blanket. That's Oakland. It's the view from the top of the Salesforce Tower. No difference in the number right now here at 58 degrees. But if we look at the daytime high here, going to barely make it up to 70 today for Oakland. That's a good example of what we'll do kind of right through the immediate Golden Gate and much of the immediate East Bay. Gets a little warmer from there as you go farther south. In fact, let's just look at everybody's daytime high today. You see how widespread the clouds are for now? But if we get rid of that and just look ahead to today's daytime high with more sunshine than anything else, it's going to be in the mid-80s for the Tri-Valley. Today, tomorrow, Saturday are much like this. Sunday, Father's Day, a little cooler and a little breezy. We're going to look at that in more detail coming up in a bit. For now, let's see how that drive's doing. Gianna, what do you have on that?
I got a crash, Darren. Unfortunately, it's as you work your way off the Bay Bridge this morning. So just coming off the Skyway as you exit there into San Francisco, we have reports of a crash blocking at least one lane, and that is causing a backup early at the Bay Bridge, and it's slow at the toll plaza as well. So give yourself about 25 minutes now to go from the maze as you head over into the city until they clear this crash out of lanes. Metering lights are officially on, and that is a slow crawl well beyond that 880 overpass. In fact, looks like the delays are almost to the foot of the maze, and we're starting to track some brake lights as well westbound 80 as you approach that area, and it's busy anyway out of East Richmond into El Cerrito. If you're headed eastbound 80, there is a crash near Central, and that's blocking at least 3 lanes. Jocelyn.
Gianna, developing this morning, there's been an arrest in the Mission District mass shooting that injured 9 people last Friday. San Francisco police confirmed that the man you see here, Javier Campos, was in custody for the shooting. He had previously been identified as a person of interest in the case. Police also say Campos had several outstanding warrants for his arrest from several law enforcement agencies. The SF Chronicle reports those warrants included one for a homicide in Oakland. The shooting on Friday in the Mission District has a lot of people talking about safety. It happened shortly after 9 p.m. Friday during an anniversary party hosted by a clothing store near the intersection of 24th Street and Treat Avenue. Police say the victims included 8 men and 1 woman ranging in age from 19 to 35. But as of Tuesday, 1 person remained in critical condition. Amanda.
Now check out these live pictures we have right now from South San Jose. Our photographer is on the scene there for us this morning, where crews are also on the scene of this stubborn fire from overnight, keeping an eye on potential hotspots. That huge fire at this self-storage facility is contained, but as of this morning, as you can see right there, it's still smoldering. Now that fire broke out on Blossom Hill Road near Cottle, across the street from the Westfield Oak Ridge Mall. Neighbors say they heard explosions. You can hear the popping sounds actually from the fire in this video from the scene. Take a listen. So that gives you a sense of why some people thought there was a shooting or that fireworks were involved. So look at all this smoke over the San Jose skyline for miles right up until sunset yesterday. Here's a time lapse from our tower camera, and you can just see it going and going and going. We also have new video of when that fire started. Bruce, who posted this, said he saw it happening in real time while looking out of his back door. And the fire began at about 6:30, grew quickly. Firefighters realized early on that there was no way to save this building. So crews focused on protecting nearby homes and buildings from those intense heat and the flames too. Concerned neighbors, as you saw right there, gathered to watch. Some of them storage customers who lost keepsakes.
3 generations of family belongings, but the most important thing is it's my father's hole-in-one golf ball is in there.
Well, there are no reports of any injuries so far. It may be a while before it is safe for investigators to actually get inside the building to begin figuring out how this happened. We will stay on top of this developing story. Now let's look at our other top stories in our newsroom. A former Antioch police officer who's already been fired for use of force is now charged with assault. Matthew Nutt was terminated after a traffic stop incident that happened last July. And a warning, the video we're about to play might be difficult for some viewers to watch.
I'm having a panic attack. Get in the car. I'm having a panic attack. I need medical.
The body camera video released by APD shows Nutt beating a suspect who refused to get in his squad car. He was pulled over for a license plate violation when Nutt found he had an outstanding warrant. An investigation later found 4 use of force policy violations that led to Nutt's firing. And this week, the DA charged him with a misdemeanor count of assault by a public officer. So we should also mention Nutt is named as one of the officers who received some of those racist text messages that recently rocked the department. But he is not accused of sending or responding to any of them. But as for that assault charge, Police Chief Stephen Ford issued a statement saying, in part, the Antioch Police Department is committed to accountability and full transparency. This unfortunate incident is not reflective of the women and men who serve our community. Daniel Penny, the Marine veteran charged in the death of Jordan Neely on the New York City subway, has been indicted by a grand jury. Neely died after Penny put him in a chokehold on the train. Neely's family said he struggled with homelessness and mental illness. Penny has said the 30-year-old man was agitated and threatening people. The grand jury indictment allows prosecutors to move forward with that case. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez has officially put his hat in the ring for the Republican presidential nomination. He joined a crowded race only a day after GOP frontrunner Donald Trump appeared in court on federal charges in Miami. So Suarez plans to make a speech today at the Ronald Reagan Library in Simi Valley, California. That's a look at your top stories.
Amanda, a bill allocating $380 million in taxpayer money for a new ballpark on the Las Vegas Strip is headed to the Nevada governor's desk after clearing both sides of the state legislature. The governor is expected to sign it. So the cheers and filled stands we saw at that reverse boycott at the Coliseum the other night did not change the minds of anyone. So it's looking like the team may be going, and gone. The A's issued a statement thanking Nevada lawmakers and adding, quote, "We look forward to the governor their signature as our next step." But Oakland Mayor Shane Tao said not so fast. She wrote, "Oaklanders know better than anyone that it's a long road between state legislation and shovels in the ground. If shovels do end up hitting the ground, though, it will be at the Tropicana Hotel site on the Las Vegas Strip. Even if the governor there signs off, the league still has to approve the move." The team used something from the Raiders playbook perfectly with this potential relocation, though. And here's how. The team said they would work with the city of Oakland. They tried that. But when that didn't work, owners put themselves in a position where they had no choice but to move on to get what they've always asked for, and that's a new stadium. If this goes to MLB owners for a vote, one of 3 things can happen. 1, they pass it and the A's go to Vegas, which is what's expected. But owners can also block it if they choose, or they could pass it and slap a $300 million relocation fee on the franchise, and that would open up a whole new layer of issues.